What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be super short and to the point. I wasn't supposed to be filming today. I was supposed to be doing my hair, but this story is just so my jaw's on the floor about it that I was like, listen, I just have to talk about it. So Porsha Williams from the Real Housewives of Atlanta appears to be in some sort of romantic relationship or situation or whatever with none other than her co-star, Real Housewives of Atlanta co-star, who was introduced to the show as her friend, Falynn Guobadia's husband. Just see it for yourself in these photos that she posted on her Instagram account. She is celebrating Mother's Day, all hugged up against this man, Falynn's husband. I know that they filed for divorce from each other, but the divorce is not finalized. So as of now, they are still married. Look at where her hand is on this man's chest with her back to her own baby daddy in a happy Mother's Day post. It is weird. The energy is just plain weird. The way this guy, her baby daddy, is just with his hands all crossed or whatever, like he's a celebrity who hopped into a photo with this couple, on their honeymoon, and they're like, oh my God, like our favorite celeb, and he just hopped in for the photo. That's the vibe that they're giving off. And it wasn't just in that one photo. Porsha had her man on her friend's husband's chest for another photo that we're about to see. So here it is in the next photo right there, the second photo, where she is all hugged up against him, really close, no room for Jesus in the middle of them. And then her baby daddy has her back facing him and his hands are just crossed, like he's just there to take a photo with a lovely couple that is just so excited to see him. Here we go again. They are all cheersing with drinks. And what is Porsha doing? Her body language is pointing towards Falynn's husband and not even her own baby daddy yet again. It is weird, you guys. The energy is just so freaking weird in all of this. I'm looking through the rest of her photos to see if there's anything else a little bit off from this day. First of all, I don't even know why Simon was there to celebrate Mother's Day with Porsha and Dennis. Simon's got his very own baby mamas. So you would think that he would be celebrating it with them, or maybe helping Falynn's kids with the transition. You know what I mean? Just one final of Mother's Day as a family. I don't know, but anywhere but here. And second of all, if you look really closely, you'll see that Porsha's got on a different ring than her engagement ring that she got from Dennis. Dennis gave her a giant oval ring with a halo, but this one that you see right here is rectangular and a lot more modest in size. And I keep scrolling to see if I can get a better photo of this ring for you guys. I'm gonna have to find another photo of her hand on Simon's chest, and maybe see, this is clearly a rectangular ring. It could either be emerald cut, elongated cushion, radiant cut, I don't know, but it's definitely not the same ring that she got from her own baby daddy. So that begs the question, did Dennis propose to her with a different ring, or is this a sign that she is now dating her friend Falynn's husband? It's worth noting that her baby daddy Dennis's mom was also there for the celebrations. But it's also worth noting that Porsha decided to wear a very interesting outfit that she knew would get people talking. So what is the strategy behind this? She showed up to celebrate Mother's Day in a gigantic Miu Miu dress. It's beautiful. It seriously is, the colors and everything, and the pattern. But a dress like this would obviously get people talking. What are you hiding? Why is it so loose fitting over your body? We know Porsha is the princess of Thoughtland. She loves to have form-fitting dresses and tops at all times. So it is a very interesting choice that she would wear something that completely conceals her body. And on top of that, her baby daddy, he posted in the comment section of this photo, and I quote, "Congrats, P. Cheers to your next chapter. Happy Mother's Day." So to me, that kind of throws out the idea that he potentially re-proposed to her, and that new engagement ring that you see her wearing is something that he gave to her. Because why would he tell her, congrats on your next chapter? Wouldn't that be our next chapter, either as a couple or as a family or something like that? Something in the buttermilk ain't clean here. And I know a lot of people might go, well, come on, Porsha would not do that to Falynn. That is too shady, blah, blah, blah. But you've got to remember that Porsha has never really been a great friend to anybody. I feel like Porsha has always looked out for herself and has managed to get away with throwing pretty much everyone under the bus at some point on the show. show. You know what I mean? Remember, Shamea is supposed to be her childhood best friend, but Shamea was getting married to a very wealthy man who loved her and was faithful to her while Porsha was still single. And so she was too jealous to go to her wedding in Kenya. She made up all these reasons why she couldn't go. She said she couldn't travel. She had a doctor's note, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, Porsha was traveling to all sorts of other things by plane around that time. Around that time as well, her sister Lauren was pregnant with her first child. Porsha was very clearly jealous of that. So she started trying to overwork her sister, knowing that her sister could not take on as much stress because she was jealous. She really treated her like garbage. She had a friendship with Cynthia. Then at some point, like they got into a confrontation. She tried to get on top of Cynthia as if to beat her down. Then we also saw her chase down one of her friends, Jamie, who was like her personal assistant or her makeup artist at the time, down an alleyway to beat her up because she felt as though this friend was being quote unquote disrespectful AF. And I know that she and Kenya were never friends, but it's very clear that Porsha was jealous of Kenya's long and beautiful hair by the way that she dragged her at the reunion. Yes, Kenya was being very irritating towards Porsha, but the way that Porsha, like, listen, beat her up. But the fact that Porsha would not let go of her hair and was trying to pull it as if to like discover extensions falling out or something like that, to me was a very jealous move. So again, Shamea is her childhood best friend. And you would think that the reason Shamea is on Real Housewives of Atlanta is because of Porsha wanting to put her own friend on. But no, come to find out, it was Candy who put Shamea on to the show. Like, Porsha is shady, you guys. She and Kenya also made up a couple of seasons ago, but then Porsha, for some reason, switched up on Kenya and chose to align herself with Nene. Then Nene gets off the show. Porsha doesn't even talk to her anymore. She was friendly with Marlo. Then Marlo had a relationship with Kenya. Then she decided to switch up on her again. Like, her relationships with people are always switching up. She's always doing what's most strategic for her. So I would not be surprised to find out that she was engaged to Falynn's husband, or that she was potentially even pregnant by him. I don't like to speculate on women being pregnant or whatever. I never do. I think it's unfair that whenever we gain weight or whatever, people go to that. But just this outfit, the engagement ring, it's just weird. I feel like that's something that Porsha wants us to suspect, which kind of begs another question that I have for you guys, which is this something that they're all doing specifically to get us talking for another season storyline for Porsha and Dennis and potentially even Simon? Maybe Falynn is even in on it because, you know, I checked right before doing this video and I realized that Falynn is still following Porsha. I don't know whether that means that they're still friends or if it means that Falynn just has not seen these photos yet. They were only posted 10 hours ago, but they very well could be playing us at the end of the day in order to get something going for Falynn so that she has a position on this show. Falynn and Simon were only married for like a year and a half. So it's not like she's going to be able to just live comfortably off of the alimony. You know what I mean? So this very well could be a favor that they are all doing in order to get Falynn on to the show, you guys. I'm really curious about you guys' takes. You know, like the possibilities truly are endless in all of this. Again, going back to my support of this potentially being real between Porsha and Falynn's husband, I gotta say that Porsha has always let us know that she's going where the money resides. Remember when she was going through her divorce with Cordell Stewart, she spilled a lot of tea on herself, basically, thinking that it was like dragging Dennis. She talked about how, you know, she agreed to be his trophy wife, be taken care of him in order to help, quote unquote, wipe away his quote unquote gay image. You know what I mean? So like she basically said that she was willing to be a fake wife for someone that she felt as though or whatever, suspected as though, or the world suspected as though was gay. So like, you know, to me, that's someone who doesn't care. Like so long as there's a check clearing or whatever, she's into it. And then her mom was not even sad about the divorce per se. Miss Diane was sad that Cordell never took her on a private jet to go on a shopping spree to New York. That's what she was crying about. So that was always obvious. And then the tea was also confirmed that she was sleeping with married, wealthy Nigerian men for Rolls Royces, Hermes bags, you name it. Again, she was always going where the money resides. So I would not be surprised to hear that she went behind Falynn's back in order to get with her husband. Some people would say, oh, well, technically they weren't really friends. She only met Falynn through her baby daddy, Dennis, but it doesn't matter. They were still friendly. Like it wasn't Simon inviting Porsha to his house for Halloween parties or swimming or this or that. It was Falynn. They did become friends at the end of the day. So whether they were the best of friends or just, you know, casual friends or whatever, it doesn't matter to me personally, integrity wise. This is just grimy, it's nasty, and it is dirty if it is in fact true, you guys. Remember, they very well all could be playing us for a storyline. It could be just very convenient that now that the show wraps up, we've got this exciting new storyline potential out there in order for Porsha to negotiate a higher paycheck, for everybody to tune in and find out what's really going on. And also in order for Simon to not have to pay a lot of the alimony to Falynn, because she would have a platform on the show where she would be making her own money, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, you guys, those are just my like rambling thoughts, my conspiracy theories. As usual, I'm more excited to hear what you have to say about everything. So please make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.